Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time where you see our program for you want to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start with today's morning show. So you know Sabi talk say I went on an errand, so I went to court. Now remember that matter where they carry go court that way somebody close to me they for court where I go represent get where I do everything possible, got a lawyer. So today the judge just struck out the case, so the person is free to go. The complainant actually withdrew the case, say no do again. Okay, well, it is what it is. So that is why I know they're available. So I just they come back from court now. So make I just do the show. So we thank God for the way the case to go that. Well, I know good though. But we thank God, sha. All right, let's begin with the show proper. So, the beginning story we will get according to Fabrizio Romano is the fact that Crystal Palace is expecting Arsenal to make a bid anytime soon to get in touch with them anytime soon because they are expecting Arsenal to make a move and put their money where their mouth is unofficially. Palace, they are aware. Say Arsenal are interested in Eberechi Eze, and Eberechi Eze also is actually waiting for them to make a move. You get because anybody, all the suitors where they come from, they tell them say, Arsenal. It no go make sense. At the end of the day, Arsenal no come buy am. And me, this one I want to talk now. No busy person tell me. As a very easy day, I want to believe Andrea Berta or Ateta don't fool and talk, give them assurance, say make him calm down. But we'll try say Jesus, all those Rusnels in them. We'll try sort their matter. We will come for you. No fear, we will come for you. We make and they tell everybody say Arsenal. So I want to believe that that is what is going on behind the scenes because for this media space, so they know be everything we really know as media. Some things they will say we know they are aware of. So, but we'll just watch any way you go, I will let you know. Now, we're going to get this report from the London Evening Standard, where Simon Collins they talk say how Arsenal defeats can be good for new signings. You know, so Tottenham must beat Arsenal 1-0. Now, he can talk say that thing, it could be a blessing in disguise. So when you look at the last line of this particular thing you can see on the screen, Simon Collins has all the answers here. That here, there's a hyperlink there. So I follow the hyperlink and it brought me to the London Evening Standard website. Why Arsenal defeats to Tottenham Hotspur can be good for Victor Gyökeres and Noni Madueke. So when you read the entirety of this particular report, you can see where they talk say that match open Ateta eye to let them know say there is still much work to be done to ensure Arsenal is ready for the Premier League opener at Old Trafford in just over 2 weeks. The biggest concern for Arsenal remain their left flank. She been what I talk. Say the biggest lesson I learned from that match. Now the fact say Martinelli is a shit packer. That our left side is dead, which was an issue for much of last season and struggled against Spurs because that left side nothing happened there. Now the challenge for Arteta is to make Arsenal a more balanced side when attacking and not so reliant on their right flank. This way Simon Collins will talk is the absolute truth because when you watch the way Arsenal play, a lot of our attacking play goes through the right. All the opposition know that. That is why then go talk say, we just carry like 2 or 3 players mount for Bukayo Saka Day. That threat has been nullified. And in many cases, now what we they see. That's like we say some games, Saka no go really get impact. Why? Because 3 people do on the side. But with the introduction now of Gyökeres will attract some kind of defenders. Bukayo Saka no will get too much load on his body now. And according to Simon Collins, this Noni Madueke they come bring, even though they brought him to come and be a cover for Bukayo Saka, but he can still do something on the left. Because when you look at the second paragraph, that the arrival of Noni Madueke could help that, and the winger will have been watching the game thinking he could break into the team on the left. Because make I don't lie for you, Noni Madueke will do a better job than Martinelli is doing on the left. I don't think there's anybody that will dispute that. Even though that is not his primary role, because now Noni Madueke's secondary role. Martinelli has overstayed his welcome, just like Zinchenko, just like the likes of Eberechi. All these people are good for taking us to top 4. We've gotten the top 4. Top 4 is like a norm now. So now that we want to win something, something has to give. Now when the Kronkers now they spend to win, Martinelli ought to be replaced. Even though you know if you sell him now, but you have to relegate him to the back burner, then bring in somebody else. So the team is say we don't really know how much you get, but I like the fact say no, the Madueke can also play on that place, and I can tell you for free, Madueke will do better than Martinelli we did there. Madueke 1v1 na killer. He's spaceful or he's spacey, he get pace, he dey dribble, something Martinelli cannot. And when they talk about progressive carries, you will see on the Arsenal website and say now be number one for progressive carries, transition play, counter attack. Oh no, you go mad, gone again. So that's all. If I wish Madueke follow them for this Hong Kong, so that we could do that experimentation. Play Madueke on the left, we could see. But thank God, say I think on Monday they'll be coming back to the Emirates. So once they won't play the match, they will play for the Emirates. Probably that is when we are going to see the Madueke, because Madueke now they wait for them and then come back. Once then don't come back, he go involve, he go follow them. So but we just watch and see how all these things go unfold at the end of the day. But make sure say Eberechi Eze comes in, because this other guy gone. We never really know the warrior. Eberechi Eze, very, very key and important. Make him fall in. Now, Tottenham Hotspur already get a deal agreed with Bayern Munich, say they will give them Joe Paulinho on loan with an option to buy. So I mean yesterday they prepared the guy medical, so everywhere goes stew for the guy. He will go join them. Away from that. All right, so Newcastle fans, Newcastle fans, they para for Isaac. It's Isaac Narat. They para for the guy. Why? Because he's trying to pull off a Gyökeres or a Wissa by not coming to Newcastle, by going away on like a war. You get, so you know really make a way of leave. So nobody gave him permission. Although Newcastle officially still deny. Say the guy in the way on leave, say no, it's not giving they do. Then they claim say get injury. Now they tell everybody. But I'm just to watch how things go unfold. For me, I would prefer me no go anywhere because I read the reports from the Jacobs say Newcastle said the para you get for Liverpool. Say Liverpool don't make a bid, but Liverpool don't run. Tell the whole world say we are ready to pay 120 million. Oh yeah, come and put your money where your mouth is. You know put. So what is the problem? Why Liverpool never go make a bid? Chibina then tell the whole world say they get 120 million. They are ready to pay 120 million. But they're going to make the first offer now. I don't know why. So Newcastle are not happy because they don't destabilize the player mind. Now, away from that. So after so many months, Erling Haaland come finally they respond to what Matthew Skelly do last season. He gets. So when Matthew Skelly mock him, when they celebrate Erling Haaland celebration, after we knock them 5-1. So they come they ask Haaland, say, okay, what you got to talk about? What thing happen? So Haaland come they explain, say anyway, say na normal level, you get. Because I think it's an important phase which a lot of people should use. That's stay humble. They ask me, say, that's not what you mean. It's an important phrase that a lot of people should use, including myself. It's one of the most important things as individuals to do. They won the game 5-1, so yeah, they got me because he himself knows say that is stay humble. I believe say Pep go not tell and say that thing really motivate Arsenal to demolish Manchester City like we destroyed them 5-1. So when asked about the Skelly celebration, he added, if he wanted to use that moment to mock me, that's fair enough for him. Whatever he wants to do, he can do, because he himself remember what he tell Matthew Skelly when they asked the guy, who be this one? That when they tell that I stay humble, when Gabriel Jesus go meet and say, what did they tell my coach that kind of thing? He push Gabriel Jesus. Matthew Skelly himself go meet and say, who be this one? Save up for my friend. Oh, I remember that incident, and laugh with the country, but it is what it is. I'm happy that he saw the lighter side, the funny part of it. Yes, instead not take our mind. But make I no lie for you. Anytime when we meet, next season, once we meet like this, now fireworks, away, now fireworks. They don't ever forget that 5-1 will knock them. Now, Graham Bailey of TBR, who is the chief correspondent of TBR, he calls it Crystal Palace are very much open to selling Eberechi Eze to Arsenal. As a player, they're hopeful of the move. You get, so everything that Arsenal hand he did, and even itself. Look, I think I've taken this particular report. So no need to come and repeat this particular one. So they say that cost 5. Look, I just move on. Now for this Eberechi Eze matter, we can't even a year say the guy contracts the clause. Now today it will expire. Hope so not they aware. But one thing we say, the expiration of the clause, it no go really affect the business way Arsenal won't do. And Graham Bailey himself can explain say this deal with Arsenal, they do with Eberechi Eze and Crystal Palace. It is because nobody want to come and pay 68 million for Eberechi Eze, who is like 27 years old. Because according to Graham Bailey, now only Arsenal, now be the people where they discuss with Crystal Palace. So okay, one side on a player or no one side on a player, nobody involved themselves for anything. Get so as it be now, we could just watch, but all fingers being equal, all signs, symbols, indices, they show say Arsenal or nothing. Now they're going because Tom Canton, not even talk and say, even though the guy deal they expire, but I understand the clause expiring is not a concern in potential for a deal. So in fact, as it be now, you go even help Arsenal to negotiate. Make I even bust in a brain. This is what I want to talk now. Nobody tell me, but me the things now what's they happen. What if Arsenal knows see Eberechi is a clause that 68 million will be say they no one negotiates is going to expire August 1. What if maybe Eberechi is agents don't tell them? Say make una wait after August 1. If the clause 68 million don't expire, then make una go meet Crystal Palace come negotiate to reach an agreement. Because now once we go there is no 68 million anywhere again. There is no clause, no nothing. Now just okay, oh yeah, how much you want to sell this guy? Whatever they say, you can now negotiate. But if there was a clause, they will tell you we are not negotiating, pay the clause and go. But now there's no clause because the clause is expiring today, August 1. And by the way, say happy new month. I don't even forget to say happy new month to my faithful community members, my ever-loving and engaging community members. I wish you all the best. All the projects that they won't do for last month, when I don't complete them, God could do one for now. I will complete them this month in Jesus' name and inshallah. Amen. The year is almost running out. August now, September, October, we don't enter months now. September, October, November, December. So God will keep us from January to now. We'll see keep us till all of us will see 2026, and that's so it will be. So like I was saying, Arsenal feed already know this date ahead before we start to know. So then they wait to make the thing expire go. They will come. So yeah, no giving a 50 million. Those ones will say no, 70 million. So at the end of the day, they will get to an agreement. So now waiting me think, say nothing will happen, but we'll just watch. Any way they go, I will soon let you know. Now, hand of Arsenal. When they let us know, say during the time where Arsenal they negotiate with Benjamin Sesko agent Elvis Basanovic. See the way the guy they talk to Arsenal people, they were not happy with him, his tactics, his negotiation style. Saying they portray Sesko as if Sesko na Messi. They tell them Sesko will score donkey goals, will score 1 million goals. He's going to do this, he's going to do that. You get. Whereas the agent of Gyökeres, they assure Andrea Beretta say, me personally, no worry, I go handle Federico Verandas. I go handle the negotiation. You don't talk anything, say, me, I go make sure say this deal is clear, everywhere good, everywhere marama, you get. So, but Benjamin Sesko now know the form what they don't understand. Because he had left the club insider's jaw dropped with his shenanigans. One insider said he presented Sesko as if Sesko was Messi. Can you imagine that? You get, for you to see the core difference between the two people. But at the end of the day, we don't get our own player. Anywhere we say they go down and they all come from rise. Me and losing to Manchester United, they go. In fact, I make a come on this picture. Don't call the thing in my head. With the type of reaction we the Arsenal fan base put out after we lost against Spurs. Baba, God forbid, beginning of the season, Manchester United at the Old Trafford. What if Man U can't beat us? 1-0 or 2-1? If whether a mistake, don't be mistake. But what if they can't beat us? How will the media space be? How toxic will it? Like, it never happened. But me I don't visualize it. Like it's going to be crazy. It's going to be mad. The toxicity will be out of this world. Say we lose against Manchester United. The way we Arsenal fans they see Arsenal, in fact, they expect Arsenal to win all the whole 38 matches of this season. Like you are not expected to lose or draw again. That is how high our hopes have been. In fact, I was talking to one of our community members. I call it Mr. CHUKS. What is Arsenal fans where they be very, very toxic and all? They say many of them get PTSD. You get? I think it's a post-traumatic stress disorder. I say many of them get that PTSD from the trauma where they don't face from Arsenal. Whether not true, whether not lie, I don't know. But this toxicity, it is mind, like it is crazy. It is, man. May God just, those who get PTSD, if true na get PTSD, may God heal you now. Now my prayer with that one now. May God shall heal you now. All right, let's come in. Now, Chelsea don't turn shop right now. Chelsea won't sell 15 players, according to Ben Jacobs and Nikoshira. 15 players. Look at the players they won't sell. 15. These players, some of them, they just buy them, but now they won't sell them now. All right, no wala. Now, I saw this report. I was supposed to make it the biggest news of the day, but I don't say make I leave her. Maybe by evening, I will see whether anybody will corroborate this thing, because they say, according to Dario AS, they say Arsenal don't distance themselves from Rodrigo as they won't focus on Antonio Gordon and Eberechi Eze. Make I bust your brain. When this particular window starts, Antonio Gordon and Eberechi Eze, David Ornstein don't mention say Arsenal they go for. Before calling hear different story. Myself, I don't go lie for you. I've already said it. I don't see Arsenal paying that money to go get Rodrigo. That money is ridiculous. Instead, use the money if not Gordon and this one carry the two. But could they find our square roots? That's what me I think. But both just watch. I don't say Windows see plenty. You get. Now, Julian Timber can post this picture for Instagram. Say, I'm just thankful to be back in training with the team. So hopefully you don't do okay. Because I talk about it was yesterday. I mean when talk say yes, can I feel it Timber Magales they will do okay by the beginning of the season. So but I don't come back. We are hoping to see him at the Emirates Stadium when we go really start our match with Villarreal. The Let's go be part them. So we'll just see how that one goes up. Now let's bring a message from one of our sponsors, Mobile World Associates and Co Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 646 422 34, and they're located at number 7 Kennywood Road, or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the day, Fabrizio Romano say Crystal Palace are expecting Arsenal's bid anytime soon. And with that being said, my dear Arsenal lovers, 65 players for so-called the show and ends that come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news for them. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy the rest of your day. That came out. All right, guys. Ciao.